What the fuck is going on, everybody?
What's happening?
It's a pack of smokes and a drink.
Pack of smokes and a drink.
And a drink!
We had enough for a drink today.
Yeah, not a pack of smokes, but a drink.
So, that's a thing.
How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Adam?
I'm doing good. It was a day off.
Right?
It was
always a good thing.
Yeah. And I very much enjoy my days off. But I love spending time with friends. But yeah. What about you? How was your day?
Yeah, I kind of was just hanging out with you all day.
Yeah.
Went to the mall for a minute and I scared little children and...
He was...
They have the little train that drives around the mall and...
Oh my gosh.
I looked right at these kids that were in the train and I was like, you're gonna die.
He was mean. He was mean.
It was kind of mean. It was kind of awesome though.
I'm waiting for them to figure out a way to make it so that, like, because at the mall that we went to, there's only one level. But say, like, the Layton Mall, like, let's go with that one, how it has, like, 2 stories. Because I know they already have the train going there, too. But they only have it going on one level. I want to see them going on 2 levels, both levels.
Why? It's annoying. It's in the fucking way.
But it's for the children. Think of the children. That's all this season is thinking about the children and the good times. I don't have any children, so.
I don't like kids that aren't Serenity. I like my friends' kids and stuff.
But I mean, like...
Other than that, I don't like anybody's kids, really.
Fair enough.
Like I said, I like my daughter and a couple of my friends have kids that I like pretty good.
But other than that,
yeah,
there ain't anything else.
That's about it.
So, it's good times.
I still feel like I'm going to spoil the shit out of Serenity.
I feel like you would.
Yeah.
You just need her for that.
Anyways, speaking of Christmases and stuff like that.
Alright.
And memories and... What's the, like, strangest thing that you remember? Like, just the simplest thing, and you have no idea why you've remembered it for as long as you have, but you have. Like, for me, I was, like, 3 or 4 years old, maybe. I was sitting at the table, and I was just eating a bowl of tricks and, like, looking out at all the kids playing. I don't know why that was so fucking significant, but I still remember that to this day.
Well...
In my Buzz Lightyear underwear. My Buzz Lightyear da-dum-da-duns.
I still have, like, people memories. Like, you know, you bring up certain people and it's like, why the fuck am I remembering about them? Like, and these are people from, like, high school, elementary, you know, and so it's like, oh, wow.
But you don't have any just weird memories like that you just have for no apparent reason?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just wired differently. I don't know.
I don't know. I just never, like, everything strange that's, like, happened is one of those, like, it just, it just seemed to be the norm for me. But, like, I don't know. Growing up other people's stuff.
Oh, sorry.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, it was a good time. But, other than that...
Huh. That's weird.
I don't have any, like, strange...
Have you heard about the Prop 2 compromise thing that all went through or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are... Have you done a lot of research on it, or...?
No, and I only know the media portion of it.
Yeah, well...
And so it's like, yeah...
Fuck the media.
You say that, but guess what? People listen to the media. And
that's the point. That's the problem.
Yeah. Fake news or not. Oh, and for everybody who believes in fake news, shut up.
Fake news is a thing.
The only reason fake news exists is because people want to scam you. Give you viruses, blah, 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 blah. And then, give you topics like...
I've told you about things in the past that you're like, oh, well, we didn't hear about that at work. We didn't hear that side of it from work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so it's like, that's another thing that pisses me off too. It's like...
Because the media only lets you hear what they want you to hear.
Yeah. Not...
My thing is not telling the truth is still the same as lying. Not telling the whole truth is still the same as lying to me.
Alright, fair enough. But...
Because, like, there's shit that goes on that we don't even know about.
True.
We can guess. Some people might have some pretty good guesses, but we don't know.
And I look at it as producers who scramble for 6 hours trying to get shit for their show, and then, like, they're the ones doing the research. And then you got corporate who comes in, not necessarily telling you, like, what to put on, but necessarily saying, okay, breaking news, this is taking over. What are you going to blow out of your show? And so it's like, some things we don't, like, talk about until, like, days after.
No, I'm talking about, like, big shit.
No, I know. But, like, I'm just saying. Sometimes my news station decides to jump the gun, then verify what it actually is. So,
like the story of all those people that were coming from somewhere trying to get across the border or whatever.
The migrants.
Yeah. If you think about that logically, it makes no sense.
Okay.
It makes no fucking sense.
You don't believe that people would travel that far for freedom?
I just don't understand how these people have gone, however long it took them to walk that far, supposedly.
Right.
And haven't had food, haven't had water, you know what I mean?
At that point, I feel like that would be a community thing, and some people would just, like, try to, like, be there and do that. I don't know. Like, there's certain things. I don't know.
Is there anybody listening to us live right now? You should live chat with us live. Give us your opinion on things.
Please? It's not like we're lonely with each other, but...
Adam likes to always take, since he works for a news station, he always takes their side on things for the most part.
I don't necessarily take their side, and on purpose. It's just that's the information that I've been given. Like, and...
Well, then I'm on the other extreme, where I'm like a conspiracy nut.
Yeah. I just look at it as hardworking people trying to get their show figured out. And then you got asshole bigwigs coming in saying, no, you'll have this on your show, you won't have this on your show. And so, like, literally, you can have 6 hours of research that entire time, and then for the big guys to come in and be like, nope, fuck it.
That's why I like how we do this. Like, we come up with some base topics or whatever.
Yeah.
But we don't, like, do a bunch... I mean, I do some research for, like, some of the more important topics I want to talk about or whatever.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a podcast. We have to have something to talk about in some sort of way.
But we kind of just flow with it, you know what I mean? We haven't even hit our second topic at all yet. But I did want to talk about the Prop 2 thing for a minute. In the description of this podcast that we are currently speaking right now, there is a link to a petition to take Prop 2 and that whole issue to the Supreme Court. So go sign the fucking petition if you're about it. I'm about it. Are you about it?
I'm about it. I did it on my Facebook.
Be about it.
Like, I mean, we voted for a Prop 2 in our way. Not this, like, compromised bill that they're trying to go with that isn't even...
Well, the way I see it, is in my eyes, it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Just because most of the people who voted for Prop 2 into effect were younger people. And a lot of those people were first-time voters. And a lot of the younger people are now seeing, like, oh, my vote really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. That's the first step in the journey to getting rid of a corrupt government.
Think so?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Because all these people, that's why I dislike the media. Is the media tells people to think a certain way. And yours isn't as bad. It's not super one-sided.
But I'm not for either side.
Yeah.
Like, I try to stay neutral. Like, I try not to, give my full opinion as far as that one goes. But, at the same time, I'm not going to tell you how I feel. I'm not going to, be afraid to tell you how I feel.
I believe in true freedom. If somebody wants to do something, let them fucking do it.
Yeah.
If it hurts you, that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But, people who... responsible gun owners, and they don't ever hurt anybody.
No.
People who own guns don't hurt anybody. And if more good people have guns, the bad guys will become more and more obsolete. They'll be more scared.
And if you
that's why they choose places like schools and things, is because they know there's not people with guns there to fight back. And as sad as this is, and as heavy of a topic as this is, that's why they choose schools and churches and places like that, because there's not going to be people with guns there.
Exactly.
But if more people had guns in these situations, these people aren't gonna go out and start shooting people.
Well, that
it's
begins
psychotic.
That's kind of another topic where it's like, all right, do we arm more citizens, or do we make it stricter on guns? But the problem is you can't actually do that, because that's our given right.
Yeah, that's a Second Amendment right.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? You
want
to take that shit away?
It's not just with that I think there should be freedom. It's not like I'm a super conservative asshole. I also think that abortion should be legal. If a girl wants to go get an abortion, let her go get an abortion. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just not the right time to be parents.
And sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes you are raped. And sometimes you are a victim.
I would much rather have some girl that goes in and gets abortion after abortion after abortion. That's her choice. I would rather have that than have a bunch of kids that are growing up without food, without shelter, without clothes, without the things they need.
It's fair. I feel
and
like
it's the
that's
same
fair.
thing with gay marriage. Let the gays get married. Fuck yeah, good for them. You know what I mean? Not my thing, but get it, dog.
I'm just saying, if anybody wants to have a civil wedding, dude.
You could have Adam, or you could have me. I'm an official Dudist priest. It's a real thing. Look it up. Dudist priest.
I can do any marriage in the U.S., so that's my legality. So that's what that is. But
What's the best prank you've ever pulled on somebody?
the best prank?
Yep.
Oh God. You're gonna have to give me a minute, unless you don't have anything.
Oh, I could go on for days.
All right, I'm gonna. You go first. I'll come up with mine, because
my favorite one I ever did was at the dollar store. They sell little alarm things. They're cheap little things that you put on a door.
Okay.
And it's two magnets, and when they separate, it makes noise.
Yeah.
So what I did was I took the one that made noise, and I stuck it up under the lid of a garbage can at a 7-Eleven and turned it on. And then we sat in the parking lot that was just over from that and watched, and it was the greatest thing ever. It took this dude that worked at 7-Eleven probably 20 minutes to finally find the fucking alarm thing. He's throwing garbage out of it, and it was great.
That's
It was one of my favorites. The other one of my favorites is the shit dollar.
the shit dollar.
The shit dollar.
Oh God.
So you take a dollar bill, and you